Namaste, friends. I'm Heather Wiest with Love, Serve, Inspire. And today I'll be guiding you through an express yoga flow, 30 minutes or less. If you like to move to music, you can access my Express Yoga Flow playlist on Spotify at Love Serve Inspire. For today's practice, we'll be using 2 yoga blocks and a strap. And if you could make a small loop in your strap, if you have a strap, that would be great. I'm here to guide you, but you are always your best teacher. So please, listen to your body, stay safe, and have fun. Let's get started. We're going to begin in a comfortable seat today. I'm going to offer Virasana pose, sitting on a block. If that doesn't work for your body, just find any other comfortable seat. And then from here, we're just going to begin with a calming arm twist. So we're going to go ahead and take our arms out in front of us. We're going to cross the arms, and then the palms are going to touch. You're going to find your palms to touch. You're going to interlace the fingers, and then you're going to go ahead and just rotate the hands inward and outward. Just a few times here. So we're crossing the lines of the body. And we're just working with neuroplasticity a little bit here, and also very calming effect on the mind. So just a nice simple way to bring some chill into your day. Let's go ahead and take 2 more. And then we'll release that. And just bringing the hands down to the thighs, closing the eyes. Let it fall out through the mouth. And exhale. And bringing both hands to the heart. And as you continue to breathe into your torso, all the way to belly, ribs, and chest, I want you to just silently say to yourself, soft, gentle, kind. Soft, gentle, kind. Working with the attribute today of gentleness. I am gentle with myself and others. I am gentle with myself and others. I demonstrate tender humility and gentleness in my relationships. I demonstrate tender humility and gentleness in my relationships. I am grounded and grateful. I am grounded and grateful. I'm just bringing in some gratitude into your heart, those things that you're blessed by. And just bringing in a little more gentleness into your day, into your practice, both on the mat and off of the mat. One more deep, full breath. And then we'll gently release our seat. We're going to come into tabletop position, hands and knees, finding a few rounds of our cow and cat. So just take it where you want to go today. As you inhale, the head and the heart comes forward. As you exhale, just rounding in, letting it feel good here for your body. Adding in any additional movement, 3 more full rounds of breath. Creating space, length into our spine. Relaxing the muscles of the head, the neck, and the jaw. 1 more full breath. And then finding your neutral tabletop. We're going to take the left arm forward, thumb to the sky. And as you do so, go ahead and take that right leg back, a nice flex into the foot, extended tabletop, or some people like to call this sunbird. So we're just holding here. We want to hug in with that left thigh and hip. That right thigh drops down and you're engaging the core. So the navel is drawing in towards the back body. One more full breath, pushing away with that right hand, lifting the limbs one more inch. And then we'll go ahead and ground the left hand and the right knee at the same time. Beautiful job. We'll take that to the other side. Right arm forward, thumb to the sky. Nice strong arm. And as you do so, the left leg will come back, a nice flex into the foot. You're hugging in with that right thigh, and you're drawing that left thigh down a little bit more as you continue to engage the core and push away into the mat as you lift the limbs one more inch. And then we'll go ahead and release the right hand, left knee down. We'll take puppy dog pose. Both arms are going to come forward, forehead down towards the mat. So just softening in, opening up through the upper back region, and really engage the arms here. Allow the upper arms to turn on, turning on the biceps and the triceps. You're drawing the ribs in as you're engaging the core. One more full breath. And then we'll draw the palms back a few inches. We'll come on up, coming into downward facing dog. Tucking the toes under, coming into your nice Adho Mukha Svanasana. So go ahead and bend into the left knee, grounding the right heel down. And then we'll switch that, bend into the right knee, grounding the left heel down. Feeling the stretch in the legs, it should feel really good. And then a full downward facing dog, pushing the hands down in the way. And notice what's happening with the arms. Really turn the upper outer arms on, creating some space there in the shoulders, and relax the head and neck. Now we're going to walk the feet out just a little bit towards the edges of our mat, and we're going to walk our hands back into a short downward facing dog. You're going to take your left hand and reach for the outside of the right ankle or the calf or shin, and then you're going to find a nice beautiful twist as you take the gaze underneath the right arm. Let this feel good. One more full breath. And then we're going to switch that, bring the left hand back. The right hand now will reach for the outside of that left ankle or shin or calf, and then twist towards underneath that left armpit. Full deep breaths. And then returning back to center, walking the hands all the way back to the feet. You can heel toe the feet in a little bit. Bend into the knees, hands to the hips on the next inhale. Coming on up to standing. So finding Tadasana pose, mountain pose. We're going to inhale the arms up and overhead. We're going to interlace the hands, index finger, point to the sky, and then we're going to lean over towards the right for a standing half moon. So you're getting the stretch into the left side body. One more full breath, lengthening here. And then we'll inhale to center and exhale over towards the left this time. Find a nice stretch into the right side as well as the left, really. Just a nice lateral movement. We'll inhale to center and we'll exhale the hands behind the back. We're going to interlace and soften the shoulders away from the ears. And as you do so, let's go ahead and take that right ear to the right shoulder. You're still interlacing the hands behind the back. Maybe you close your eyes here so you can just feel. Feel the left side, neck and shoulder, just softening there. And then we'll exhale the chin in towards the chest. And then we'll take that left ear to left shoulder, softening through the right side trapezius, that shoulder and neck region. And then we'll take the chin to the chest. And then we'll inhale all the way back up. Beautiful job. Finding Tadasana. We're going to inhale the arms up and overhead. We're going to exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale for your half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, bend the knees as that right leg comes back. You're going to release the right knee to the mat, and you're going to inhale up for a Crescent B Pose. Just finding a nice stretch here. If you want to bend more into that left leg, find a little more reach towards the sky, a little back bend, feel free, or stay upright, whatever feels best in your body. And then we'll exhale the hands back down, Grabbing your blocks today for our lizard pose, low lunge lizard, bringing the blocks on the inside of the left foot. I'm going to go ahead and draw that right thigh back a little bit more, and then you're welcome to stay here or drop down onto the forearms for a deeper stretch. Just a few more breaths, and just being mindful of this front knee. Allow it to be comfortable. I like it over my ankle, just protecting my knee over time. So I'm going to soften down just for a couple more breaths. Feel the stretch everywhere. Can you soften through the jaw and the neck? Then we're going to inhale on up, coming into a half split Arta Hanuman. I like to take my blocks with me here. I'm going to straighten through the left leg to comfort. You can always bend into the knee. A nice flex into the foot. Take a nice deep inhale and just pitch forward. Get the stretch into your left hamstring. And feel free to angle the toes towards the left if you like more of an IT band stretch on the outside of the left leg. One more full breath. Then you're going to bring the torso upright, and we're just going to float that leg. So building some strength here in the hip flexor and letting that balance out our hamstring work. One more full breath. And then we'll bring the foot back down, returning to our low lunge. Hands ground, you're going to tuck the back toe, release the knee. We're going to take the left leg up and back for three-legged dog. You're going to keep the leg neutral so the hip points are pointing down towards the mat. You are going to bend into the left knee and just allow that left knee to reach up towards the sky or ceiling. So you're really getting an opening into the left hip flexor. We just engaged it in that hover. And now we're stretching it as we reach the knee towards the sky. One more full breath. And then we'll straighten through the leg, come into downward facing dog. Going to inhale into plank pose, drop to the knees if you need to. We're going to exhale through chaturanga to the mat. Push through the tops of the feet, the elbows hug in. Inhale, low cobra, chest and shoulders lift. Exhale back down, tuck the toes, lift through half or full plank. And then come into your downward facing dog. Nice job. Another inhale and exhale here as you push the hands down and away. Tops of the thighs are pressing back and up. We're going to float the right leg up and back this time. We're going to take the right foot up between the hands, release the left knee to the mat, inhaling up for Crescent B Pose. Feel free to stay in that upright position, or you can bend a little more into the right knee, finding more of a stretch into that left hip flexor and finding a little back bend into the upper back. Keep the core engaged. And then we'll exhale the hands to the mat, finding a low lunge lizard. So bringing your blocks in if you have them, allowing that left thigh to come back a little bit more, and then softening in where you'd like. Being mindful of your front knee, finding a nice spot for you, and then coming down. Softening in. Let the opening happen into the legs and the hips as you relax through the jaw, through the face, through the neck. Full deep breaths. One more deep inhale and exhale. And we're going to go ahead and inhale, come on up for that half split. So we're going to bring the blocks with us. You're going to go ahead and flex into the right foot, straighten through the leg to comfort. You can bend the knee, take a nice deep inhale, just pitch forward, find the stretch. Feel free to angle the toes wherever you feel the most sensation or where it feels best for you today. One more full breath. And then we're going to come upright and we're going to hover that foot. So again, strengthening the hip flexor because we're working on stretching it today as well as strengthening it. Nice job. We'll bring it down. We'll return back to our low lunge. Blocks off to the side, tuck the back toe under. This time the right leg will come up and back, three-legged dog. Neutral pelvis and hip here. You're going to bend into the right knee and then just bring that knee straight up to the sky. Again, neutral. We're not opening up through the hip. We're opening up a lot into that left hamstring as well as into the right hip flexor. One more full breath, pushing the hands down and away. And then we'll straighten through the leg and downward facing dog. Inhaling into plank pose. Exhale through chaturanga. Low cobra, upward facing dog if that's in your practice. Transitioning through plank if you need to. Downward facing dog. Beautiful. We're going to bend into the knees, gaze forward, step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Root through the feet, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice job. We'll add on here. Inhaling, Uttanasana, fierce pose. Shins shift back in space. Booty drops low. Arms are nice and strong. One more full breath. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, right leg back. You're in a low lunge. We're going to prepare for Crescent Pose. Inhaling the arms up and overhead. Untitled. Adjusting where you need to. Let it feel good in your body. From here, we're going to be shifting and lifting into Warrior 3. So feel free to draw the arms back if you need to for balance, or challenge yourself by keeping those arms forward. I have to shift back for myself to have space. So as you're ready, we're going to shift and lift Warrior 3. If you can, arms are forward, or you can have them back behind like airplane wings. Now you're hugging in with the left thigh and hip, right thigh draws down, lifting that leg high. Nice job, building so much strength in that standing leg. And then we'll exhale the hands down to the mat for standing splits. So we have that right leg back, and we're going to try to take the left hand behind that calf or shin of the left leg, and then draw your nose towards that shin. So a deep, deep hamstring opener here. And then see if you can challenge your balance, if things are going well, and try to take that right hand behind that left hand at the calf or shin. Full standing splits. It's so hard. One more full breath wherever you're at. Nice work. All right. So we're going to come back the way we came. Oh my, standing leg. Lifting the arms up, Warrior 3, and then all the way back. Crescent Pose. Beautiful job. We'll take the hands to the mat, work through our Arta Vinyasa. Left leg will come back. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra, upward facing dog. Transitioning through plank if you need, downward facing dog. Full inhale and exhale. All right, as you're ready, we're going to float the right leg up and back this time. We'll take that right foot up between the hands, low lunge. Preparing for Crescent Pose. Lifting the arms up and overhead, Anjaneyasana. All right, so you know where we're going now. So making sure you're steady, making sure you have space. We're going to go ahead and take it into Warrior 3. Shifting forward, maybe the palms touch. If you need to, you can bring the arms back in airplane wings. Nice, strong body. Hugging in with that right thigh and hip, left leg super strong and flexed. Lifting that leg a little higher, hugging the core in. One more full breath. And then reaching the hands down for standing splits. So we're keeping that neutral pelvis throughout this whole practice today. You're bringing the right arm behind that calf or shin. Maybe the nose draws in a little bit more. And then we're going to challenge our balance by taking the left hand behind that right calf and shin for full standing splits. Not easy. If you fall out, you just come back and you try again. If it's not right for you today, you don't do it. Gentle, soft, and kind with yourself. All right. So we're going to release and come back the way we came. Warrior 3. And then all the way back. Crescent Pose. Good work. Nice job. Taking the hands to the mat. Right leg comes back. You're in plank. Exhale through chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra or upward facing dog. Meeting in downward facing dog. Another full inhale and exhale. Nice job. Bend into the knees. We're going to gaze forward. Step or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, Uttanasana, fierce pose. Squatting down, arms extend to the sky. Seat comes down, shin shift back in space, frontal hip points lift. Inhale, palms to touch. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice job. All right, so we're gonna need our strap now. We're gonna work into some shoulder opening and then working towards dancer's pose. So find your strap. All right, we're gonna take a wide-legged forward fold with Gomukasana arms. We're gonna work one side and the other. So I'm not gonna mirror you. I'm gonna just call it on the side that we're all doing. So we're gonna bring the strap onto the right shoulder. The arms are gonna come out to the side, and we're gonna go ahead and bring our left arm up in external rotation. So the pinky side facing toward the ear, and you're gonna reach back for that strap. The palm of the right hand will come behind and reach for the strap. If you can clasp your fingers, feel free. We're gonna take a nice deep inhale, keeping that left elbow back. You're gonna forward fold just halfway. If things are going well, feel free to take it a little deeper. We're gonna be here 2 more full breaths. Then we'll inhale all the way up. Then we'll switch sides. We'll take the strap over the left shoulder. Arms out to the side. We'll take the right arm up in external rotation, reaching back for the strap. The palm of the left hand will reach back, so we're in internal rotation, reaching for the strap, clasping where you want to today. Elbows are drawing back. Take a nice deep inhale. Come down just halfway. Again, a gentle opening before we prepare for dancer's pose. Keeping the weight into the balls of the heels. One more full breath. And then inhale all the way up. You'll release the strap. So this is where the loop of the strap comes in beautifully. So we're going to start with our right side. So I'm going to bend into my right knee, and I'm going to bring the loop around the right foot. You can take any other variation if you don't have a strap today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both arms overhead for this variation. There we go. And I want to start with my knees together so I can keep that neutral pelvis, finding just the integrity of the pose. And I'm going to go ahead and just keep my elbows up towards the side of my head. And the job here is to really stay rooted into that standing leg. That's where the work truly is. And then you're drawing that right knee back. You're pushing the top of the thigh back. And then see how far you can go with that. Hug the elbows in towards midline. And then maybe you reach a little bit more forward and just play with it here. Keeping the hips neutral if you can versus opening them up. One more full breath. Wherever you're at, coming on back and release. Good work. Such a nice heart opener and also opening for the front of the leg. All right, so finding the left foot now. You're going to go ahead and loop the strap around the foot and bring the leg back. Start with the knees together, elbows hugging in and really rooted through the right leg. I'm grounded and grateful. Maybe reflecting again on those things that you're grateful for. So beginning to draw that left leg back, top of the thigh pressing back, elbows hugging in, finding your full expression. Maybe you reach back more on the strap. Focus and breathe. If you fall out, you just come back and try again. A couple more breaths. And then we'll release. Good job. Nice work. Keeping your strap nearby, we're going to release down into Malasana squat, bringing the hands to heart center. Coming on down for a few breaths. If you need the blocks underneath the heels or need to sit on them, totally fine. Bringing the hands to the heart. Soft, gentle, kind. Soft, gentle, kind. coming onto our seat. We're going to work in towards full Gomukasana. So we're going to be crossing the right leg over the left. Now, if this is too much for you, you can extend the left leg out for Arta Gomukasana, or you can just have a comfortable cross sit. So we're going to work in the full expression of the pose. So we have the right leg on top. The strap will come over that right shoulder. Arms come out. We're going to take the left arm in external rotation, reaching back for the strap. The right hand palm will be back, internal rotation, reaching for the strap. You may not need the strap for this, so feel free to just clasp the hands. You're welcome to stay right here. There's a lot of sensation in shoulders and legs and hips here. If you would like a little bit more, you're going to keep an extended spine and pitch forward. We're going to hold for 3 full breaths. Into this one. Let's do 5 breaths. And we'll inhale on up. You want to release this slowly. Again, a lot of sensation happening in the body. If you want to do the swivel with me, you can, or you're just going to switch legs. So I'm going to be turning to my left. I'm going to ground my feet down, turn to my left. I'm going to swivel, and then I'll find myself on the other side. All right, so we have the left leg on top this time. Strap will go over the left shoulder. Arms out to the side. We're going to take the right arm up in external rotation, pinky side towards the head, reaching down for the strap. Left palm will face back, and internal rotation, reaching for the strap. Tethering where you want. You may not need the strap. You're welcome to stay here. A lot of sensation everywhere. If you'd like to pitch forward, keep an extended spine. Use the core here as you draw in and forward. 5 full breaths. Breathe into it, lengthening out the exhalation. I am gentle and kind to myself and others. I am gentle and kind to myself and others. One more deep full breath. We're going to inhale on up. You're gently going to release. So good. So we're going to shake it on out here. Bring the legs out in front. We're going to make our way down onto our mat for a pinwheel twist. So you're going to come on down slowly. You're going to take your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance. Arms can cactus here, just in a nice cactus, and then you're going to take your knees over towards the right. Just holding here. I know there is that variation of bringing the right foot on top of the left thigh. It doesn't feel good in my body, but if it feels good in yours, feel free to take it. With tender humility, I am gentle in my relationships. With tender humility, I am gentle in my relationships. I am grounded and grateful, reflecting in gratitude, and working on this quality of gentleness. We're going to go ahead and inhale the knees back up, and we'll take the knees now over towards the left pinwheel twist. Just reflecting upon a relationship that you can be more gentle, soft, and kind with or in. Could be with yourself. Could be with a family member or close friend. And just inviting in that softness, tenderness, gentleness, and kindness. One more full breath. If you'd like to hug the knees into the chest for a final Uttanasana, forehead towards the knees. And then we're going to release into Shavasana. softening everywhere, allowing this gentle time in your body, allowing it to relax, scanning the body head to toe, releasing any tension anywhere. We cannot be stressed in a relaxed muscle body. So soften your muscles, every single one. Let go. Surrender. Be supported. Shavasana. I encourage you to stay here a few more minutes. It is always an honor and pleasure to guide your practice. Thank you for sharing your beautiful presence with me. From the light within me, I honor and respect the light within you. Walk in grace and peace and shine bright, my friend. Much love and namaste. Feel free to stay connected with me on my website, loveserveinspire.com.